I'm here out on the roadsides. I'm on the roadsides of Central Mexico. Just thought I'd go live because I just like showing you guys what it's like out here on the streets in Mexico. What real Mexico is like. We do that in our Exile Show vlogs. We do it on our live stream shows, just casually whenever we have la oportunidad. So I am down here in Querétaro State. And howdy Rick, howdy Team Explorers, howdy to all our live streamers. Huge shout out to our Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/Gavin Syme, William, Abstract Echo. Good to see you guys in there. I thought I'd do a quick video because I was out doing some shopping and I thought we'd do a quick video about getting wood in Mexico. Wood is a little less common here, and in the sense that we don't have the huge sweeping pine forests that we see in the north. And it's neat to see kind of what they do with it and how they do things differently. In this state, there are forests, of course, in Mexico, but in this state, there is quite a bit of mesquite and stuff, which is good for certain things, but not so much for larger things. You don't see a lot of hardwood floors. Stone is the order of the day. You can, of course, go to Home Depot and get hardwood or vinyl or laminate flooring if you want, but the cultural traditions are more stones and cements and tiles and all that good stuff. So very durable, lasts forever. But I just down here getting some muebles, some wood furniture, and of course they would all be called muebles, but just here's some shops here, some stuff I was looking at, and everything from rocking chairs. And there's kind of I don't know, there's a half a dozen of these kind of shops. This is actually two different shops. I think they're family here, and they make this cool stuff. And these are called muebles rusticos. So rusticos are more, just handmade, simple, practical stuff. Let me show you what I had made here. I had 4 of these end tables made in a dark espresso kind of color. I just came and picked them up. They just have a simple drawer. These are made of, most of the furnitures like this are made of pine. These are not particle board. These are handmade Madeira. And so you see we have a drawer. There's an inlaid kind of decorative, and these are simple. They're not crazy fancy. They're a little bit rustic, but they're nice, and they're very sturdy, thick, like 3/4 inch wood. And so you won't see a ton of oak down here. Of course, you could get it, but it's not going to be the common wood that they're making everyday things out of. But if you guys want to guess, I got 4 of these in the back of the truck here. Okay, yeah, I know. I got 4 of these in the back of the truck, and these end tables, I mean, you can see these are about 2 feet tall. They're a nice little end table for the couch, for next to a bed. So I just bought a bunch of them. All 4 of these took a couple of days for them to get them ready. Okay, you want to guess at the price? Tell me in a second. We can do this a little bit like an infomercial. Now, my friends, premium espresso finish, inlaid doors, a drawer on each one, premium wood. And how much would you expect to pay in your local muebleria in Estados Unidos for each of these? Well, these were about $85 for 4 of them. So that makes them about $20 a piece. These at any sort of furniture store, well, dang, I mean, we hardly even see custom furniture like these in the United States. But these would definitely be $60 to $80 a piece in the United States. So yeah, you guys are close, but that's just a sign that you've been watching Gavin's videos for a little too long. Because if I had asked you this 6 months ago, you would totally have been like, oh yeah, $100 a piece, $75 a piece, right? You've been watching, yeah. Broken Baller gets it pretty close there. You've been watching my videos for too long. That could be a good thing or that can be a bad thing. So how long is too long to see my face showing you guys real Mexico right out here on the street? Let's take a look at a couple other things just to see, make sure the door is going to close here. Oh, we're good. I actually got some bed frames coming today because we just changed houses. The house we were in before was fully furnished, and I don't like that much because you're paid more, of course, and if you damage something, it's not yours, right? It's not your stuff. And so we moved into a place in Mexico here where we're just getting our own furnishings and kind of setting ourselves up for this so we can try and live free down here, escaping the U.S. fascism. Todd Engel just got sentenced to 14 years in prison. I don't know if you guys saw this news. Todd Engel just got 14 years in prison under good old patriot Donald Trump's DOJ for protesting, you guys. So while it's great that the Hammonds are free, let's not pretend for a moment that any of our politicians are defending freedom because they made a political move. Todd Engel just got 14 years for peaceful protest, all right? That's insanity. And don't pretend that was done by anybody but our current administration, our politicians, our justice system. There was zero crime committed except by the government, right? We see our First Amendment auditors across the USA sitting in jails. We see Jeff Winehouse, Schaefer Cox, it's everywhere. Down here, people are just doing their thing. You can buy furniture and you can do all kinds of good stuff. So here's just a couple other things. This is a water dispenser for agua. Put the water in there and it just comes out. You put a water bottle in it. Just simple, practical things. This is cool. This is neat. It's like a work table that folds. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Oh, lo siento, es noisy. 750, 750. Okay, siete? 67 or 650? Okay. Lo siento, mi español is pobre. So 650. That's $40. Cool. And I'll probably come back and regreso por más. I have some good stuff for today, and I got some bed frames and a couple dressers coming later from a different shop that made them up for me. This is neat. Little desk here. That's cool. And just good stuff, guys. So these tables, a lot of carved stuff. There's guys that specialize in carving. So if you look at these, I'm actually looking at getting a kitchen table made that has trees and stuff carved. This is a fairly simple carving, but I mean, this is hand carved stuff. So this is really cool. ¿Cuánto por la poquito mesa? 300. Okay. Bien, bonita. Include... Sí, okay, gracias. So these little tables with the carvings, guys, are $15 with the glass. And that's pretty cool. Look at that. You guys give $15 for that? Very cool. And the neat thing is, what's cool too is it's just so down to earth, right? If you have something you want made, you just go get it made. And in the States, anything custom costs a fortune. Now, if you want to go get here, next door here is a European style furniture store. This kind of stuff is still going to be pricey. European style stuff that's imported. If I go down to Sam's Club and buy a sofa and love seat combination with recliners that's upholstery, European style, it's still going to cost me $750 or something like that. That kind of stuff is going to be similar because it's not culturally, it's not the normal thing. Sometimes it's not even made here. It might be imported. And so it just depends on what you're getting. That's why I love just the simple, down-to-earth, like everyday stuff. I do love a good sofa and love seat with a recliner on it for playing my PS4 or watching a good movie. But for everyday stuff. Now, you can also find furniture stores. If you're looking for wood down here, you can find mueblerias. Muebles Rustico. Mueblerias. I think I got that right. Well, anyways. You can find people that do detailed finishing stuff. I was at a shop earlier asking them about having a custom-made table, ornate engravings of like a cool old oak tree on it or something like that. So I'm going to look into that. And of course, the more ornate it is, the people don't work for free, right? It's a economic system. They have real economics here, and you pay what things are worth, and that is really cool. So as we see our friends, and even not our friends, it doesn't matter whether they're my friend or whether they love or hate Gavin Syme, I'm not okay with my neighbors being abused by a treasonous court system, an abusive government, and fake economics. We need to come together. We need to stand up. We need to resist. We need to speak out. We need to be aware of the differences, how starkly different it is between one country and another. Nathan, my brother, just took a visit up to Canada, and while it's not as free and laid back as Mexico, even Canada is a lot different. The mindset, the attitude of obey the police or we'll murder you. The prison population is a fraction of the U.S. These differences are very important, and so you see that in everything from the basic trade. You'll see there's two mueblerias here. I think I'm saying that name a little bit wrong. There's 3 or 4 more over here. There's a European furniture store here. There's another European. So you see things, it's common to see things kind of in districts like that. It's kind of neat the way that there'll be an area where there's a whole bunch of similar stuff and people are right next door to each other. There's some people cleaning the Coke van Either that or they're guards to make sure the Coke van doesn't get robbed, because Coke is life. Oh wait, that's water is life. Water is life, but Coke is good. Speaking of water of life, Red Fawn, right? Red Fawn, for protesting, they set her up on a fake gun charge from the Standing Rock protest, gave her 5 years in prison. Guys, the USA has gone insane. I was talking to a local here down there, and they're like, Mexicans do not want to be like the US. They don't want to go to the US. The only reason Mexicans go to the US is for money, and we don't want to be like you guys. The way the US operates is insane, and we want to be the opposite of that. And the fact is, don't let the propaganda fool you, more Mexicans are leaving the USA than coming in. All the border propaganda, all the charlatans selling you fake security, fake patriotism, it's all nonsense. Get down to the basics: human rights, the law for government, the Constitution, but ultimately the rights that come back to life, liberty, and property. The Truth Van is right here. I know we've kind of been all over the place, but these topics, guys, of showing you the streets of Mexico connect so directly to the culture, the freedom, and I want to make that connection with you guys. And I'm glad you could be in here live kind of watching this. I want you to see that living is about doing simple things. Having freedom is about being able to sell tacos on a street corner. It's about being able to just open a store or take a vendor cart and sell what you want. It's about being able to cruise down the street, and if you have expired license plates, they're not going to shoot you over it. And it's about being able to get Coke in glass bottles made with real sugar. So yes, this is the Truth Van. And I've done a few videos about this, but I'll try and do another one. Maybe if you guys want like a bona fide tour of the van, we can do this. The van is well liked in Mexico. Converted to 4-wheel drive by Advanced 4-wheel drive in Salt Lake City. It's a 2013, and I just spilled the water all over the floor. Look at that. I just dropped the water. Snapped that lid wide open. Okay, so bear with me while I put this in, because I just went and got, these are like, what do I pay for these? Like 60 cents for a 20 liter of water. So yeah, of course, these are returnables. You return these bottles and then they put new stuff in them. So yeah, you can see the van's a little dirty right now, but my brother-in-law put the powder coated diamond plate floor in. You know, we've got everything modified from radios to stereos and sound system in here, so we can listen to the audiobooks. Little subwoofer under the seat, and of course a nice powerful Duramax diesel engine. So we'll come back to that. 12,000 pound winch on the front too, and lots of lights. I do like lights. There's a light bar, there's fog lights, and there's 360 degree lighting all the way around. It's good stuff. But not to get off topic, I just wanted to show you guys a bit of real Mexico from down here on the streets. If you guys enjoy these videos, I know they're a little bit raw and uncut, unlike our Exile Show videos, which are not raw and are cut and are a little more exciting maybe. I don't know, you tell me which ones you like better. But let me fire up the diesel, because we all like the nice thrum of a diesel engine. A diesel engine that was actually also tuned by Starlight Diesel in Salt Lake. So I go everywhere from stock to towing to performance mode to give this this big 10,000 pound beast a little more horsies. And nobody's going to complain in Mexico because I'm driving a nice big diesel van. It's cool. It's I think the word is chingol. Chingol. It's muy chingol, senor. The Mexicans respect the van, and I respect the Mexicans. All right, guys. Peace. Have a good day. A little bit of muebles, a little bit of wood in real Mexico. Let me know what you think, and we will talk to you soon. Chingon. Okay. Mi camioneta is muy chingon. En mexicano, como se dice, is la Dios camioneta. Es grande, es muy bien, es cuatro y cuatro, es bueno, es chingo. Peace, guys. Love your neighbor.